Hello guys, I've managed to make $100 profit using this simple strategy and I would love to share it to you. A strategy is a way of doing things. So in a nutshell, I'm going to tell you how I managed to make $100 profit using this strategy. So how do you do it? You first have to go on the daily time frame. If you are new to this channel, kindly click the subscribe button, then you turn on the notification so that whenever we post something, you can see it. So here, this is the daily time frame. We can see that it's producing a very good pin bar. So in a nutshell, we're saying the market is more momentum, that the market is what is going to go down more further. So here, what you do is you can see that here there is a pin bar, right? Because of this week. This week is the week that will show you that there is resistance around that area. So resistance is around this zone. So for you to enter that trade, you first check on the daily time frame, then you move to the 4-hour time frame, then you move to the hourly time frame, then M5, then M1. That is how I trade. So here this is the hourly time frame on volatility 100. So we can see that the confirmation is okay on the daily time frame. So I'm now moving on to the 4-hour time frame. This is the 4-hour time frame. So for us to know that the market is now going to sell more, it has to engulf this week. Because we can see that around this week, there is a resistance. So it can pull back going upwards or it can just go downwards. So for you to enter, it has to cross this week so that you are now sure that the market is now going down. Because if we check here, we can see that there is a very huge bullish candlestick and a very small bearish candlestick. So in a nutshell, we're saying the market is not confirmed a sell so far. So for you to enter that trade, it has to engulf the candlestick first. So once it breaks out this candlestick this week, then we are now sure that the market is what is going to go down. So that is how we are supposed to enter on the V100. So I'm going to check on the 1-hour time frame so that we see what is going on 1-hour time frame. You can see that this is what's happening on the hourly time frame. Here we have 3 weeks, 1, 2, 3. So around this zone, there's another resistance. So there's a chance that the market can start to go up or can start to go down. So for you to be sure, you have to wait for that breakout that I've just mentioned before. So you can also use price action and ICT, smart money concept, all of those strategies, but make sure that you analyze the candlesticks too. So here we can draw our trend lines. Our trend lines will also help us. I usually prefer using the channel. Our trend lines will also help us in case of taking profit. When you want to take your profit, you should use your channel. You can see this is the channel. Okay, there is the channel. Let me delete it. So this is how you draw the channel, guys. This is how you draw the channel. This is how you draw your channel. Make sure it touches all the visible points. It's just a way for you to know how you are going to analyze your market. Because usually these pairs they move in a pattern manner. So as you can see, this is the pattern, guys. You can see here it touched the upper trend line, then touched the bottom trend line, same as here, here, here. So in a nutshell, you can all see that the market uh, moves in a way that it can touch those trend lines. So here, I'm going to show you the possible turning points of the market. So here, this is the first one. So there's a chance that the market can go up to touch this trend line, then start to sell or start to go upwards. You have to wait for the confirmation after that. Then we also have another one, which is here. This is our line of interest. These are the areas that we are mostly interested in. We have this line first, this first line, we have this second line. Then we also have the third line, which is this one. So once it breaks the third line, we are not sure that the market is what is now selling. Okay, so this is how the market is going to move. First and foremost, it can go back to this line, then start to sell. Okay, so if it does that, then you have to wait until it crosses the last one, which is the breakout area. So the moment it crosses this third line that you see on H1, then you now have more confidence that the market is now selling on H1. So you hold that trade, and how are you going to determine your TP? Your TP should be your next uh turning point, which is this one. So you can put it maybe at the top, a little bit higher, which is here. So this should be your TP. So this is how you are going to trade. So if you trade that trade just after this breakout, then you enjoy all of these pips. You're most likely to make more money. So this is the simple strategy that you can use. Avoid holding V100 a lot or any other volatility pair. Avoid holding it. So this is how you usually analyze. As you can see, it's pulling back. That's why I told you that never enter the trade when the market is around a zone with wicks. There will be a very huge resistance. So you're most likely to get pullbacks. So avoid entering such kind of a trade.